Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Before starting my video, if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do, and do not forget to turn on notifications because I'm sharing everyday great contents for you. Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how we create and use Vue components. This is the same purpose with the partial views we have here to make our project modular, but there is a small but important difference if we compare partial views. Vue components has own, how can I say, con I can say basically controller, but it's not controller, but um, it has own CS file, I can say basically. Okay, before creating our files and typing our codes, I'm going to create some schema and I'm going to show you the logic of Vue components. Alright, let me open my Blackboard again. Alright, let's make blue our screen. Perfect. Alright, let's select this color. Let's remember how partial works first. Then I'm going to build my scenario on the partials and I'm going to explain Vue components. Okay, let's divide the screen. This is the controller. Alright. Controller sent data to a view. Perfect. So we using reference to add partials. Partial view. In this scenario, let's add more partials. I'm gonna add just 4 of them, but just imagine you using about 50 different partials. Partial view. Alright. Let's say this partial view keep last minute news, and this partial keeps advertisement, and it keeps, let's say, I'm just picking random subject. Let's say it is about finance, and it is about weather information. Okay. There are 4 different subjects located in our view as a partial, and all data has to be managed by our controller. So our controller now has for another job plus its own duty, right? Let's say 4 plus 1 duty has our controller right now. If you look at that, it's really hard to control them, and we are not using actually the single responsibility principle in this section because our controller have more than one duty right now. So in these circumstances, in this scenario, if we use Vue components, it will be much more best practice. Okay, let's create 4 different Vue components. Alright, let's change the color. One more. Make it gray. Perfect. And all of them will have their own controller. Actually, we call them Vue components, but now to make you understand much more easily, I'm going to call them as a controller. All right, let's select a random color. Perfect. All right. Basically, this is CS file. This is C# file, and this is CS HTML file. So each, um, let's make it back. Let's consider this our models. Each CS file able to go to model and process them in their inside and send to the user as a view component, as a kind of view. All right, so we can add those view components in a main view using reference, same as partial views. All right, I assume you understand how we are using, what is the logic behind the view components. Let's go back to our Visual Studio and start typing our codes. All right. First of all, I'm going to create a structure. I strongly recommend you use the same structure and use the same rules, because behind behind this structure, Visual Studio using this path. Okay. Now I'm going to add a folder, view components. Okay. Let's add a control. Oh, sorry, not controller. I'm going to add a class. All right. Let's say this is going to be advertisement view component. This is important, guys. Do not forget to add suffix view component. Okay. A couple of source is telling me you have to use view component, but the other one, this is just best practice. After I've finished my explanation, I'm going to try to change the names and let's see what's gonna happen. All right. Now I'm going to strict the names and the structure. Okay. But typing view component is not enough. I'm going to add another class as an inheritance view component. Now our class is a view component. Perfect. Alright, guys. Let's add our view component result. View component result. And the name is going to be, has to be invoke let me have a look. Yeah, return view. Alright. Did I something wrong with component result? Invoke. Let me have a look. With component results. Let me see view component. Must be is the IBM component result? Alright. Perfect. Yeah, I guess it is iView component result. Alright, guys, let's continue with the iView component result. Probably this is the one what I'm looking for. Alright, so this is the CS file of our view component. Okay, but we have to build our own structure, as I told before. So we can keep the view belong this CS file two ways or two places. First of all, for example, which view going to have this view component? Let's say, let's have a look quickly. Where's our partial view? Okay, if we're going to use for partial view controller, Let's come to our partial view controller. Okay, as you can see, we have a modular system here. So I'm going to add this view component reference to our modular system. So I'm going to create a folder. Okay, the name is going to be components, and I am going to add another folder which is going to be same name with the with my view component name. This is going to be advertisement. All right. Now I'm going to add a view, and name has to be default. All right, let's edit. It's not working here. All right, let's cancel it. I'm going to use empty one. Perfect. So we have a default CSS.html file. This is how we are creating our structure. If this view component is a shared one, we're going to build it in shared folder. Let's build it as well. Components. Advertisement. Right, and let's add our view. Not you, the other one empty. Okay, default. Once it came to running our application, our view component looked two place. First of all, in normal place, not shared one. Okay, the second place under the shared folder. Okay, delete it. Perfect. Okay, let's continue with the normal place. Now I'm going to add random data here. Okay, let's say name. All right. Let's say Bobby. All right. Now I'm going to add this view component in my view. So I'm going to use it in my modular system, right? Let's add here, add await component, invoke async. Now all we need to do is type our with component name. In this scenario, it is going to be advertisement. Alright guys. Before run our application, I'm going to deactivate our shared section first, then we can switch the names in our second try. Alright. Let's run the application and see the result. We're in browser. As you can see, three name has been appeared to us. Alright, let's close it. So what if I would like to keep it in shared section? Just let's deactivate our partial view and let's activate this one. You will see now it is going to work again, hopefully. Yep, we received our tree name as well. Alright. Now this time I'm going to send a data to our view component. Okay, let's keep using our shared section. By the way, the logic behind of this method, it is using kind of reflection methods and using the name of our view component. That's why it is important we are using view component suffix and our view component name. You have to use, alright? And you should use this structure as well. Component advertisement and default. Advertisement comes from the name of our Vue component. Default is default, it has to be default, and the component, it has to be the components. Because once you type the name of your Vue components here, it is going to be search both Vue folder, under Vue folder, and shared folder, and it is looking first components folder, then the name of your Vue component folder, and the default CSS/HTML file. You have to strict this name structure. Alright, let's get back our Vue component. Now I'm going to create a dummy data. Let's copy from our previous lesson information. I'm gonna take this. Let's add this one here. Now I'm gonna change the data. Let's say Michael, Amanda. Alright, let's send this list to our Vue. So which Vue is going to receive this model? Of course, our default CSS/HTML. Alright, let's delete this 3 name. I'm going to add my model, and the model is going to be list string, yeah, hash1 model 0 and model 1. Alright, let's run our application again and see the result. Where is my partial view? Okay, not you, yeah, you. Vue in browser. As you can see, oh, it's not appeared. Did we something wrong? Let's get back to our. Alright, we forget to add sign. Maybe you see this error, but I lost my concentrate, I guess. Let's view in browser again. Hopefully we're going to get the results. Michael and Amanda. Perfect. It's working, guys. Let's try to add these shared Vue component to another Vue quickly. Let's go our home. Okay, let's go to index. I'm just going to copy and paste this Vue component, and you're going to understand why it's really important. I just make a copy and paste, and I got 2 different Vue components has own data. Let's run index page. Alright, what is the problem here? Okay, comes from the other page. Okay, alright. Probably we got an error in our index. Actually, it is in our layout page, I guess. Let's go back our layout. Partials, header. This makes an error. I'm gonna make this section command line. Okay, run the application one more time. Perfect. Michael and Amanda located in our index page. Perfect. Alright, I assume you understand how we are using our Vue components and what is the logic behind this structure. Hopefully you understand everything. If you struggle anything, if you didn't understand anything, please drop comment below the video. I will be more than happy to help you. And if you like the video, I will be appreciated, as it really motivates me to create new contents. Take care of yourself. See you on next lesson. Bye bye.